How's it going, everyone? My name is Albert Halorin Hailey III, and it's my pleasure to be here with DunkTrain. We wanted to talk to you about something that's a very important asset to every player in Heroes of the Storm, the Minimap. That little picture down in the bottom right corner is an amazing tool to help you up your game.
As a former pro player, I can attest that having good map awareness and utilizing your minimap to the utmost is absolutely critical to your performance as a player.
The first instance is going to be very important for anyone playing in the solo lane. Colorado School of Mines during Heroes of the Dorm had an excellent play at the very beginning. Tyrael shows himself here on the minimap. He rotates up, but Thrall is way out towards the middle lane, or the middle of the top lane, and then Tyrael rotates in, joins the rest of his team, and is able to isolate Thrall enough to get the first takedown.
And that's just a typical example of a player not utilizing the minimap to get the most effective information at any given time. If Thrall had been paying attention to that minimap, he would have seen Tyrael rotating out, he would have seen the enemy team was no longer in the mid lane, and he could have evaded the gank.
Thrall was in the middle of the lane. It was definitely the green light for Colorado School of Mines. If you're a solo laner, you definitely want to keep an eye on where the enemy team is, where they are or where they are not. We have another clip to really emphasize the idea of a team having their resources available to them. UCLA saw that Malfurion was in the mid lane, so they rotate down and they know that they're able to go in and go well into tower range to secure these two takedowns because there's no support there for Illinois.
Absolutely. So this is kind of the reverse of the first clip. In the first clip, we saw a player not utilizing their minimap and therefore missing out because they didn't have information. This time, we saw a team execute a beautiful gank because they used the information they had to capitalize on an opportunity.
That's something that you can use even if you're down a talent tier. If you don't have your heroics, but you see that you're heavily outnumbering your opponent if you make the rotation, go ahead and make that play. It's going to help you definitely turn things around going into the mid to late game. Another instance that we have of the minimap being amazingly important is with the objective, and when you don't see the enemy at all on the minimap. After Cursed Hollow's first curse of the game, it's very often you see both teams going over for their boss. Kansas State in this instance got their boss ahead of time after getting the curse and had the presence of mind to rotate up top because they didn't see where Kansas was, and it allowed them to successfully defend against this boss.
Absolutely. Seeing no enemies on the minimap is also a sort of information. It's just very critical to kind of keep in mind where your opponents might be and what they might be doing and how should you respond to that.
Ideas like this are really easy to grasp and something that you can use to upgrade your level of play at any form of Heroes of the Storm. But what would you like to find out? Let us know what else you want to hear your thoughts on and we'll help you out. But again, my name is Halorin, joined by DunkTrain. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you later.